Oh, doing this, I think the main interesting things are the differences between Viking Age in Norway and Viking Age in Iceland. Because, for example, the food was very different because obviously there's a lot less available plants in Iceland compared to Norway, for example. Biggest amongst which are grains. So where Norway has a lot of grainy soups and stews and pottages and flatbreads and stuff like that in their regular diet, that is a special thing in Iceland, and they would actually cook fish bones until they are soft, because if you have enough money to buy like half a kilo of barley to make bread from, that's not enough to feed a family of 15, right? So they boil the fish bones till they're soft, mash them, and then mix the flour in to bake the bread.
But what are some of the misconceptions people have about Vikings?
Well, I mean, the obvious horns and helmets is luckily eradicated. It comes from Richard Wagner and the Twilight of the Gods. When that was put on stage, the costume designer decided that the Vikings didn't look barbarian enough and put horns on the helmets. Nowadays, I think one of the biggest misconceptions is that Vikings did wear helmets. They didn't, We've got over 4,000 swords found in Norway alone. But in all of Scandinavia, including the British Isles and Iceland, we only have one helmet.
Wow.
So, and going by the helmet depictions that we have, I think it kind of lets me assume that this helmet that was taken from Francia, as far as I know, brought to Norway, was brought as a ceremonial gear, not as a fighting helmet. And it makes sense if you think about that. These guys traveled by ship. If you've got 30 to 50 people on a ship and everybody wears a helmet, do you know how much silver you cannot take home? They are heavy.
Yeah.
Right? But the other fascinating thing is that we have a 50-50 split between people who think it was a matriarchy and people who think it was a total equality in Viking Age. It was neither. It was patriarchy. But luckily we have Grágás, which is a law book from early medieval Iceland that will tell us a lot of the laws that they had. Amongst others, of course, the divorce laws for women. Men didn't have divorce laws, so men could divorce their women without any further ado, whereas women had to have a legal reason to divorce their husband. And there are some funny ones, but also the favorite one that everybody wants to know about is the one that a man is not allowed to show his nipple in public. We've got one lady in one of the sagas who really wants to divorce her husband, and he doesn't give her a legal reason. But so disrespecting your wife in public is also a legal reason for divorce. So she finds this loophole, makes him a shirt with a very low neckline. If he doesn't wear it, he's disrespecting her. And if he wears it, the wind will blow open the neckline. Runes, I collect runic inscriptions from archaeology, and I do it because I think it's so funny to see that we haven't changed. We've got thousands of runic inscriptions from Viking Age. Of course, we've got several hundred, if not thousands, of rune stones in Sweden, which are basically memorials done by experts being commissioned with that task. But we also have messages from people. So basically short messaging, SMS writing was a thing in Viking Age without the phones. So they used sticks and bones to carve their runes in. So we've got the Ave Maria and the Pater Noster in Latin carved in runes in sticks from Bergen in Norway. We have things like My Love Kiss Me. We have Gyða Says You Shall Go Home. We have several things. Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, in one of the galleries, in the marble somebody carved Halfdan was here. Right? So we've not changed, and we probably never will. We've got, for example, a lot of insults. My favorite one, last but not least, is idiot. Not because it's a special engraving or anything, but it was the first one that got me into collecting those inscriptions, and it is on one of the oars of the Oseberg ship in Norway. And the museum itself, when I first saw it, had translated it as "man knows little," because it's little wise maður, and that means little wise man. And they mistranslated it because they don't speak Icelandic or Old Norse, where the half wise, few wise, or little wise translates as or means stupidity, right? You know the dimwit.
Yes.
Yeah. It's dim wise, you know. It's the same thing. It is wit is Old Norse. 20% of English is Old Norse, but yeah. And so I knew it meant idiot, and I wondered for a long time why somebody would carve idiot in their oar or in somebody's oar.
Yeah.
And last year I was lucky enough to row the replica ship of the Oseberg ship in Tønsberg in Norway. And it's built to scale. And I realized that the oar holes are too close together. Not much, just a bit. And to row it, you can't do the full rowing movement without hitting your front man in the back. And if you do that twice too often, you know, idiot. Yeah. And so that's my favourite one because I know why.
Yeah.
You know?
It all makes sense.
Yes, it does.